Ghosts at the front, actually 3 of them. The scan will go off. Oh my god,
there's
huge
the EMPs. So that's a dubski. And the bomb is planted. So triple kill, get the overkill. That is Quo takes home the championship.
And starting to push back toward the mansion. Connects there with his 3rd consecutive frag.
The Void Ray is all hallucination and doing absolutely no damage whatsoever.
Obviously, their main player doing an awesome job of
A few zealots warped in here to the back, but it's simply not enough. More coming from that pylon that was not spotted. He's
Welcome to the Friday night kickoff from MLG Columbus, the 2nd stop of the MLG 2011 Pro Circuit. Chris Puckett in the booth with Gandhi and Shockwave. And guys, we're kicking off the night with an epic matchup. It's a rematch from Dallas where Impact 3-0 swept Final Boss. Tonight, Final Boss is going to get a chance for redemption. And tonight, guys, wearing red, we have Impact. Let's take a minute to meet our red squad. Alrighty, so Impact, guys, we got Adrenaline, Amish Acorns. Amish Acorns, and Adrenaline, the Combine Superstars from 2010. And then you have one of the most aggressive players to watch. I'm talking APG. Kind of like baiting it. I like it. Nice finish. Wow. Great spam out of Adrenaline. Is going to win a big battle, getting 3 down. But Adrenaline is just going to jump out the lone members on that side of the map. Finishing off Neighbor from across the map, but Lethal is going to get Neighbor's revenge. He picks up the double, and APG, however, is going to shut down Lethal as he picks up his triple. Teammates, and now he's going to relocate.
Incredible shot. Now back to my statement I was going to make. Final Boss should be aware of,
because, you know, when you have a player up and the rest of your team's down, Amish is still going to be able to put in work. Black Pudding, nice job by Amish to hit the headshot. But Lethal has another triple, and he just got the extermination. All 4 members dead. Lethal doing it all, and Adrenaline's putting it in. Adrenaline's taken out. Amish is lining up. Meanwhile, you are watching Lethal just slay everything. Impact absolutely dominating here at our first event. They've been shocking everyone all week, and since then they have... All right, so there you see a shot of Impact, and it looks like we have the beautiful Julie Alexandria sitting next to Adrenaline. What's up, Julie?
You are too sweet. I am here with Adrenaline. It's his rookie season. Now, you came up through the Combine system, and you have shown some really early success. So what has that journey been like from being through the Combines to pro player status?
It's been a long, crazy journey, but I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm just so glad to be pro finally after so many seasons.
Have you always wanted this for a career? Have you always wanted to go pro?
I've always wanted this ever since watching at home and playing the Halo 2. I've always wanted to play, and finally I'm here on main stage playing against the pro players I've been watching, so it's just it's so great.
Now let's go back to Dallas. You guys came in second. Between Dallas and Columbus, you lost Neighbor, you picked up APG. What does he bring to your team?
Well, APG is a lot more aggressive than Neighbor was. Where Neighbor is passive, APG will just rush at the other team, and that's what we really need in our team right now. So I'm hoping the team chemistry is there. I know it's there, and hopefully we have a better placing than we did at Dallas from this event.
All right, well, better placing. If it's not 2, it's got to be 1 then. Good luck to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Julie.
Back to you, Chris.
All right, thanks, Julie. So, guys, last time Impact had the 3-0 sweep, but they added APG to the lineup this time. How do you think that is going to change their team dynamic?
I love what Impact has done by adding APG. All three are the three original members plus APG. They all have incredible slaying power right now. But my favorite thing about this Impact team is they all seem to do everything at an exceptional level. It's not roles sort of like other teams have, a main slayer, an objective player, things like that. This whole team seems to do anything and everything it takes to get the win.
And Scott, I wanted to ask you before you answer Chris's question, I wanted to say, who's the player to watch here?
Oh, hands down Lethal. Are you kidding me? The kid only went negative in one Team Slayer throughout the entire tournament. If he plays like that here, they should be able to take this series. But I want to know if he can rise to the occasion.
All right, well, Lethal and friends are going to try and rise to the occasion. They're going up against a very tough squad. In blue tonight, guys, we have Final Boss, and they just added Tots and Ninja. We got Final Boss, Victory X, Fear Itself, and everyone's favorite Tots.
Then you have Ninja. Keep an eye out for him. The guy's incredible. They need to be careful because of Fear Itself.
And that was the play right there.
He has Camo, he has the Impact Sniper, takes out Lethal. 15 seconds left in regulation. Victory set up perfectly for the spawn kill on Snake, as Victory X is one of the best objective players in the game. Taken out, but here we go. Ninja.
I have to agree with you, Chris. I mean, yeah, he does. When you see him, he's just bouncing around the walls. But in the past, very rare to see a main slayer. He's already on a killing spree, ladies and gentlemen.
Right now, Ninja is playing hot. He's on a 6-kill spree, making 7, 8.
Oh, God. Tots has a sniper and camo, so they're going to wait for them. They're going to wait for Tots to make the push. Tots is going to end this
behind it. Look, he said the Rockets' most important thing. But I think the biggest challenge right now for Instinct is to try to get in the status quo base. Just watching the Instinct.
And there's Final Boss. They were checking out their video there, guys. Looks like they're gearing up, ready to game here. And Joe Fries is back as the coach. There he is. And it looks like down on the floor, we have Julie sitting next to Ninja.
Thank you, Chris. I am here with a naturally talented sniper. It is Ninja. I heard you're feeling very confident coming into today's first event here in Columbus. What do you attribute that confidence to?
We did really well at the last 2 lanes that we had before the event, and I know that once we have incredible communication, we're actually trying, we are almost impossible to defeat. So hoping to destroy Amish, Tim, TJ, and APG over there.
And what made you want to team up with FIS and Victory X?
They're just because they're veterans. Like, I knew that they would definitely have a lot to teach me, and my communication as an individual player has gotten so much better because I used to just be really silent and only like not call out and just slay, but now I'm actually more of a team player. So.
And I heard that you actually had a quote which is, "Real gamers never sleep." So how do you fight the fatigue and keep on going?
It's usually just really fun whenever I play because I always get a lot of multi-kills. So that's usually I just keep playing and I always want to be the best. I don't like anyone better than me, so I try really hard.
All right, we'll have to see if that's true. Real gamers never sleep. Chris, back up to you.
Thanks, Julie. Ninja looking all kinds of smiley, guys. Let's talk big picture here. Impact, Final Boss. We just saw Tots warming up in the pre-match. He's looking solid. Ninja bringing all kinds of firepower to the team. Are we going to see a better match this time around?
I hope so, because all the weight's going to fall on Fear Itself's shoulders at this point. He's the one who needs to perform for this team. Tots just took second in the free-for-all. He won it once APG quit, but that's unheard of. So Tots is here to perform. It depends on if Fear Itself's here to perform.
My X factor for Final Boss has got to be the new player, Ninja. I'm excited to watch him play. You saw in the video, went -31 last event, but I don't really think that tells the whole story of what kind of player he is. One of the most exciting players, I think, right now on the circuit. I'm looking for him to kind of carry the slaying load for this Final Boss squad if they want to win against Impact.
Well, when we saw Ninja last time on the main stage on Friday night, he was playing with Invictus, and they were the only team that beat Status Quo last event. If he plays like he did during that series, I think Final Boss has a very good chance of taking this series. And it's all coming up right now, guys. We're going into game number 1. It's going to be Capture the Flag on Sanctuary.
Bring the excitement, game one. Come on.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. It is game number 1. Capture the flag on Sanctuary. Impact versus Final Boss. It is the number 2 seed versus the number 10. And we're starting off with Ninja, who doesn't go sniper. He gets the jetpack, Scott.
I can't believe it. Fear itself grabs the sniper, and Ninja's going to get the jetpack and control ring. This is unheard of.
I'm loving it. Chris, what are your thoughts?
Well, the thing is, in my mind, some of the best players can do almost everything they need to. The fact that he's willing to give up the sniper to his teammate, let Fear take it, and go with the jetpack, really showed me how much of it he's evolving as a player.
We got Fear itself on your screen now. Fear always sticking close to his screen in previous season. Last season, it looked like he pushed back a little bit, but he's right back to smelling that TV, and it looks like he's got the sniper in his back pocket. It may be empty, and he's got the DMR in his hand. A slow start for both teams, but we did see APG really early on sneak to the Final Boss phase, but FB played some nice defense.
Fear itself needed to get back into his courtyard right there. When you have 2 down and you have the sniper, you have to save yourself. You have to get out of there.
Chris, you're pointing at your monitor. What's up, buddy?
Lethal right now is just taking faces right there. I mean, the kid looks like he's come to this tournament to play. And right now, I'm loving the aggressive style of Impact. I think it's working out really well for them.
We got Final Boss playing defensively. Ninja with just backtracking his bonfire. You're watching the Impact screen. We're staying on board with Lethal. He's coming off the respawn. All 3 of his teammates were pushed up on the Final Boss side of the map. APG is taken down, so we'll see if Lethal decides to take his place over on Car side or if he's going to push up through the middle.
And this is just chaotic right now. I'm watching the Final Boss screen, and they're just scrambling to try to gain some control on this map, but they just can't get it because they're just getting shut down by Lethal. He's doing a great job at controlling the ring and pushing into the other team's hut.
Yeah, the aggressive style right now by Impact is just showing right now. Looking at the Final Boss squad, you can see they're just constantly dying off spawn. It feels like they're literally getting shot from everywhere on the map.
Lethal is going to be taken down. We switch to APG just as he gets sniped. The flag stop. It's short. Ninja got a triple going to him. He's going for the stop and just barely missed his 4th snipe in a row. Impact is going to be the first on the board, but Ninja is starting to heat up here, Scott, and you got a big smile on your face.
Yeah, just because right there, even though they're down right now 1-0, with that momentum swing with the triple kill and heating up your main player, you're going to produce something out of this situation.
Flag taken. Flag drop. Flag taken.
We got a flag out here. It looks like Tots is running it through the rocks. He's got the sniper in his hand, and he's bringing it in. So Tots is going to tie up the score. Check out the support player running the objective. He's got Fear down low, Ninja pushing over in courtyard, and those new rockets are up. If Final Boss can get these, this could be huge. Ninja's going to pick up a kill. Tots is going to snipe a player in the body. Hit a second one, drop an APG shield, and Victory X is flying above with the jetpack. Final Boss rolling on all cylinders here, but Adrenaline just got those rockets.
Yeah, and those rockets are going to come out clutch here in this game. In my mind, the rockets are the most important thing to control in Sanctuary. A team with the rockets can definitely set themselves up for a flag cap just with the four rockets.
Tots putting shots, takes out Adrenaline as Adrenaline shoots that last rocket, so rockets are out of play. 2 down for each team. We're staying on board with Tots, so he has been playing very strong so far. You see, he was the first one to put in a flag here for FB, and we'll see how he plays this coming off of the respawn. He's got 2 teammates with him over in the rocks.
That's a great job right there by Tots to pin that guy in the snipe bunch, because when you're at a far distance, if you crouch and zoom, your bloom is almost non-existent, so it's a great play by Tots.
Little shadow run tactics, I love it. We got Tots pushing up here. He's going up for the health back, but he's going to be shot from behind. A player was just sitting in the bonfire. That's now 3 down here for Final Boss. All 4 members of Impact alive. Chris, who are you watching?
Right now, I've been watching APG probably the most. And right now, he looks like he's on fire. I mean, the only thing is, they don't seem to have the teamwork that they had last event. They're kind of scrambling right now. Hopefully, they'll start to settle in and kind of get to their game back.
Lethal has the sniper in his back pocket, switching between that and the DMR. Out comes the DMR as he battles for himself. Fear with no shield is going to be cleaned up, and it looks like that is now 3 down once again for Final Boss, and Lethal just continuing to do damage here, dropping Victory's shield, cleans him up with the DMR, and now he's going to lock down Ring 2 and the car side.
I'm surprised that Lethal showed up to this event, to be perfectly honest. He hasn't missed a beat. It's like he's still the exact same player he was at the opener.
And it's very impressive right now from Impact. They had 2 snipers right there, one in the hands of Lethal, the other right now in the hands of Adrenaline. And it looks like they're starting to dominate the final boss base. FB's got to be really careful here if they don't want to give up another cat.
Adrenaline was just cleaned up after picking up a beatdown. Guys, we're only 5 minutes into the game, but we've already seen a flag from each team. First it was Impact, then Tots helped sneak a flag through the rocks here for final boss to tie it up at 1-1. We got 2 snipers coming up here, and we are watching as Adrenaline pushes in top middle.
And what seems to be the difference right now is Impact is doing a good job at controlling the ring, whereas Final Boss is going rocks in the courtyard to try to get behind them, but Impact's reading the flank every single time. Final Boss needs to call an audible, even though they're running this flag right now.
Ninja, with 3 of his teammates down, is going to get the flag to bottom middle. You're watching, that's TJ Lethal in Adrenaline third-person screen. Now we switch over to Amish Acorns. And Amish doing a nice job staying alive here at the final boss base, dodging around the rock, connecting with the headshots, pushing in through the hut now, and he's trying to get back ramps. He's going to be cleaned up though, but while he was distracting, Lethal was able to go after those rockets.
Yeah, and it was a really smart play there by Impact. They knew the rockets were coming up, so instead of kind of sitting back and waiting for them, they decided to push, blocking an APG, just coming up with a crazy no-scope right there. But it seems right now that Impact is all going to sitting back in their base. Maybe going to play a little defense and wait for final boss.
Once again, I saw Ninja doing some damage with the sniper rifle. He was just cleaned up, but Victory X's teammate has those rockets, and he just picked up a kill on Amish and Lethal, but APG is going to shut him up with that sniper shot to the body. APG just missing Tots. Out comes the DMR. It's a one-on-one here, and APG got the head start.
What great shots by APG. But you see, Ninja's always keeping constant pressure. He is trying to spark his team to get another flag cap so much. He's doing everything in his power. Someone on Final Boss needs to step up.
I think the biggest thing I've seen so far in this game is a change in the way these players are shooting the DMR. Right now, in the last event, we saw much more timed shots, allowing the bloom to reset. But you can kind of see right here, they're spamming like crazy. And APG was able to get that last headshot by spamming, shooting as much as he can.
And the reason is right now the game has evolved and the players have played so much, they realize that on land, you can spam and get away with it. Your shots are going to hit, but you can't still spam ridiculously. You just have to find that medium spam.
You know, guys, I actually interviewed Ninja earlier in the Pro Lounge for the NOS Pro Performance Tips. He's going to teach you how to spam, but you're going to have to watch it on the website after the event. Right now, they'll watch and learn from him as you see him going up to Rock 2. He saw 2 players in Ring 2 and just dipped out. Now doubling back when he gets help and he cleans up the headshots. Final boss using incredible teamwork there.
Tots right now is on a flank. This is looking good for them right now. They have 3 down from the Impact squad. As long as they can get in this other team's base and block the hut and force them to spawn rocks, they're good to go for this flag cap.
Huge props to Joe Price, the coach of Final Boss so far, doing a great job at timing those power weapons. Ninja was right there as the sniper dropped, picked it up, already using it to clean up headshots. And we haven't really talked about Fear itself a whole lot so far in this game. I'd love to see what he's doing. We've seen Victory, we've seen Tots applying constant pressure. What's Fear doing this event?
Fear's kind of been shut down ever since the beginning, since he wasn't able to get into the group with the sniper. He just can't really find his place. It seems like he's one of those players who wants the sniper at all times, but you have to give it to Ninja. He's on fire with it.
And check out that cam on all the way across the map. You see that little blue arrow with cam over it. That is Victory X. He picked up a big double kill, and he's been hiding at his opponent's base for the last 45 seconds. Victory X is back to his flanking mood, and now we have 3 down here for Impact, 3 alive for Final Boss, and they're going to go after a flag in the hands of Tots.
And it's a very smart play right here for FB. They know that they have numbers here. It's an interesting strategy, though. They're not taking the flag to the rocks or to the sniper. Instead, so far, they've decided to run it to bottom middle. And I'm not sure if that's going to work out for them.
And that's the second time it failed, you know?
Yeah.
I'm starting to question it as well, Chris. Ninja, though, once again has these power weapons. Final Boss, in my eyes, is doing a much better job so far in this game. But Impact, just with their incredible DMRs, are pushing them back every single time.
Hey, they just can't coordinate a good enough attack right now. If you can get, someone just needs to take the initiative and get behind this team. Make a standpoint in the ring and then send a guy flanking. You have a much better chance of getting the flag pulled out.
All right, 20-30 left on the clock. Remember, in regulation time, we're going to 15 minutes. If a team is winning at the end of those 15 minutes, we will finish the game. If it's all tied up, we go into sudden death overtime. And I would love to see what's going on with Impact, our red squad, as we listen in with Lethal and friends.
You got an 8 on me, dude. I don't have.
Flag taken. Flag dropped. Revenge. Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag dropped. Flag reset.
We got Fear itself taking down Amish Acorns in the rocks. Adrenaline is there, and Adrenaline is going to drop him. Actually, Fear's going to drop him as well. It looks like we have 2 down for each team here, and APG has been doing a lot of work here. But guys, who is it on Impact side? Is it APG? Is it Lethal? Who's the main slayer right now?
Right now, it's literally a toss-up between APG and Lethal. Both have been taking turns, going back and forth, picking up the sniper and going off. But what I've seen the best out of is APG's DMR is ridiculous. I have not seen him lose a one-on-one battle yet.
You know, before this event, I said getting drop up from Believe the Hype may be the best career move we've ever seen, or the best career move that could ever happen for APG. I think he fits in perfectly on this extremely aggressive Impact squad, and I really like what we're seeing so far out of him at the start of Columbus. Ouch. Just as I say that, Victory drops one through his dome, hits the double, and now goes for the triple. Victory just cleared up 3 kills. Tots was able to get the rockets, and now Fear itself is playing objective. He's running that flag through the rocks. Things are looking great for Final Boss. I didn't even see Ninja had the sniper as well. So if you're on Final Boss, you basically have a power weapon in your hands or in your back pocket, and Fear itself gets that flag all the way back to his base and puts it in. Final Boss takes the lead with 2:40 left in regulation time.
All right, all hats off to Tots right there. Not only is he on a killing spree, but he got 3 of the spawners who spawned rocks, and he got up on the rocks so his negative influence didn't affect the spawn. Great play by Tots. He is playing awesome.
Yeah, the big thing for me was the fact that they did, while Tots was up on that rock, he kind of got unlucky and managed to get a bunch of spawn kills.
And now we got Tots running that flag through the opponent's court. Now he's bringing it through his own rocks. Will he go up top, trying to stay alive, taking all kinds of fire from Lethal and Amish Acorn, and Lethal is going to stop that flag short. We got Fear, Victory, and Ninja all alive, though, and they're all pushing for this flag. I got Ninja on the flank. There he comes in with the back smack. Going for back smack number 2. Amish trying to stay alive. Victory gets the flag back to his base, keeping that one alive. Great play here out of all 4 members of Final Boss, and Ninja is going to put it in as FB takes game number 1. So there you see Final Boss feeling good. Joe Fries did an amazing job all game long, staying on top of the power weapons. Tots controlling those rockets and then running that last flag back to his base. Final Boss wins 3-1 in game number 1. Guys, we will go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, it's game 2 of the best of 5 series. What's up, guys? Puckett here, back with another MLG Top 10. Today we're counting down the top 10 Halo Reach plays, and we're getting this one started right now with Annex is AV. He's on Sanctuary, and the kid has some nasty medals in this play.
somehow getting a showstopper on himself. That's right, Annex AV getting out of the animation and assassinating his opponent. That's Annex at number 10, but at number 9 we have AKA Go Away. And he's doing work with the sniper back on Sanctuary. The no-scope gives him the triple, and looking down bottom middle, finishes strong for the extermination. At number 8, we have Epicone on Reflection. I love this play because of this slow turn. Check it out to the right, connects for the headshot, and continues to spin for the triple. Sloppy shot there, but he picks up the overkill. And we're moving on right now to number 7. This time we're jumping on board with Fatal himself. Check out this play, guys. Just picked up the sniper, stops the flag, inches short, does it again, picks up the triple, and he's set up perfectly for the spawn kill. There it is, his extermination. At number 6, we got NK Steam playing Zealot capture the flag, protecting the flag perfectly. 3 straight headshots for the triple, and the flag carry is going to survive as he picks up the overkill with the back smack. At number 5, we got In the Cut Voodoo, and this may be my favorite play. Check him out, rolling it up. There's the no-scope connecting with the double kill. Gotta love the evade. Looking nasty. That's Voodoo at number 5. But at number 4, we got I Dreaming, and this kid using the needle rifle for the first time in the top 10. Picks up his first kill, the double kill with another headshot, 2 quick scopes for the triple, and getting knocked out of scope across the map, hits the headshot for the exterm. At number 3, we got Grim version 3, and he's about to get 3 kills, people. Check this out, cleans up the double, gets the call out, no shields, charges across the map for the triple, and he's not done yet. Great ring defense with the headshot there, and my favorite play, the drop down crotch shot for the kill tag. At number 2, we got Silent Shot, quite possibly the best grenade launcher.
All right, we are back. We just saw Final Boss take game number 1 in the Best of 5 series, beating Impact after Impact was the first one on the board. What happened in that last game, guys? What are you impressed by?
Well, I'll tell you who I was most impressed by, and that was Tots. He's positioned himself with those rockets for the second cap. He gets 3 spawn kills, goes on a killing spree, stays at the base, stays behind the other team, and then runs the third final flag, gets it all the way to his rocks. Incredible play by Tots. I'm glad he showed up to perform.
FB looks like they were taking advantage of Impact's aggressive style right there the whole entire game. Almost sitting back, knowing Impact's going to charge them, picking up a few kills, and then mounting an attack of their own. And then finally getting the spawn kills like you were saying with Tots and Fear. And Ninja played great all game long. I think that was the key right there for Final Boss.
FB's brought their A game, shutting the haters up. Here we go, guys. I think it's time for game number 2. We're going to Team Slayer on Countdown. So here we go. We are getting this one started with Victory X from Final Boss, the 2010 national champion. He's been on FB for as long as I can remember, at least a season and a half now. And guys, this is someone that not a lot of people talk about. He was one of our most underrated players for the last few years, and we weren't really impressed by him in Dallas, but he's playing pretty solid in that first game.
Yeah, he definitely was, actually putting up a +4 ratio in that first game. And actually, Victory X, I remember for the last tournament, was a player that I thought was going to break out, maybe be a top 5 player in Halo Reach, especially from what I've heard. But unfortunately, just didn't have, like you said, the Dallas that he was looking for. But it seems right now he's got that confidence back, and he's got sort of playing with sort of an edge now. It's almost like everyone doubts him now, and I think that's when he's going to be at his best.
Victory is going to be taken down, but while he was distracting, we had Fear itself get the rockets. He is sitting on top of the Impact drop down, and Fear's going to miss a bucket rocket, 2 bucket rockets, and he's going to be taken down by Lethal as Tots does some cleanup work. Tots now with those rockets has 2 more to work with, and he's going to lift up top Meanwhile, Ninja was fighting for that sniper, and we are jumping on board with Tots as he goes outside, and he just barely dodged a sniper bullet coming across his neck.
And he needs to make sure that he plays this nice and slow, because these rockets are the difference maker right now. They are down by 5 kills. He needs to pick up at least 2 kills and start getting his team on a run. There's 1. You can get 3 kills with these rockets. I expect a huge play out of him.
Left cross to Amish's mouth. APG eats a rocket, and now it is 9-6, just a 3-kill game. You got Ninja, Victory, and Fear all pushing up top, while Tots is down low, waiting for the drop down. Perfect execution of that strategy right there. Great push from FB.
Can't say enough about that team right there. As long as you put the rockets to use, your team will always have an advantage. Can't preach it enough.
It's the little things like that that just show you that FB is practice for this event. Ninja, Tots, Fear, all living within 5 minutes of each other. You know, these guys have been putting in tons of time over at the LAN Network Gaming House. And Victor X, I was looking at his Bungie stats. He has been on the last month almost every day putting in games.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do to compete at this level, Chris. These guys are not going to take easy days off. They know that if they want to be on top, they got to practice harder than the other teams.
Ninja has the sniper here for Final Boss. You are watching Tots do some work with the Rockets, trying to help his team claw back in it. Impact, though, got off to a hot start. They had about a 4-kill lead at the biggest, I guess, spread so far. But now Ninja's going to tie it up with the headshot. And it seems like it's been momentum so far. Impact gets off hot, but then Final Boss just comes right back and takes momentum back in their favor.
They ride big plays very well, and they hold on to that momentum, which is a good word. They sustain. They just do a great job at sustaining the lead.
Check out that nade from Ninja, getting it in the crack, taking out Lethal, staying alive as APG charges them, and finally Amish is going to clean them up. I love the swarming we're seeing from the red team. When we get a chance, I'd love to see what's going on with Amish Acorns or Adrenaline.
Yeah, right now they've been kind of controlling the top purples, or the top 2 bubbles right there, the walkway itself. And that seems like right now that's where the teams are trying to control on this map. From what they've played, if they can control that, they can snipe to the back and everything like that.
And the thing that's crazy is in Team Slayer, you're looking to control the vents and up top. But in Capture the Flag, you'll notice that the up top is basically untouched, and it's all about the second level. It just goes to show you how little things like a different weapon spawn influences how players play.
Nice jetpacking there from Adrenaline, took down Tots, solid player, and then dropped immediately back down. Sees Tots once again and decides to get out of there. And so far, guys, I've really been impressed by this Impact setup. When we see them set up once again, Chris, I'd love for you to break it down for us. But right now, it seems like a free-for-all. All 8 members jockeying for position here.
That's what happens when you get caught in your basement. As soon as you spawn low, you're pretty much trapped there, and you have to just find a way to get out. It doesn't matter where you go.
Well, right now, it looks like Final Boss went on like an 8-2 run. They almost got all 4 down from Impact. Twice in a row, Impact only being able to take out a few members of FB. And right now, it looks like Final Boss is starting to make a run.
Victory X on a killing spree, 5 kills in a row without dying, finds a sniper rifle up top, and his opponent's dropped down. Getting charged by 2 players, and Victory fearlessly charging out for the no-scope. Hits the Adrenaline in the body to pick up the kill and escapes for the health pack. Victory is back, people.
What a sneaky move to steal his own team's jetpack. Or, not jetpack, health pack.
I'm liking it. 2 players from Final Boss up top. Victory X still with the sniper. And check out the jetpack. And he comes up top as Ninja is clearing the way with the DMR.
And the Ninja has camo right now, so let's stay on his screen because he's about to put damage. He's got a good flank right now. He can help his teammate out as long as he can connect with some shots. I don't know what's going on with him.
Lethal was going for the animation. Ninja able to clean up the kill. Columbus, Ohio is loud tonight, guys. I hear StarCraft and Call of Duty roaring at the same time. If this is your first time watching an MLG event, remember, we have 4 streams going on simultaneously. 2 StarCraft streams, a Black Ops stream, and of course, you are watching our Halo Reach stream. Feel free to click around this weekend. All kinds of awesome action, including this game where you're seeing Final Boss now leading Game 2 after their Game 1 victory. They're up 39-34 with a 5-kill lead.
Final Boss looking like they smell blood in the water right here. They've just been charging around the map, knowing that they can win. Crazy stick right there by Lethal to save top control for him. But FB just looking so strong right now.
Adrenaline doing some juke moves. Little stutter step. Fear can't finish him. Adrenaline now getting help, and Fear is going to be taken out. Yep. Great job by Adrenaline there. You know you're taking fire, just stall your opponent and wait for your teammate to get in position. Basically a traded kill there. It's now 42-38. Impact trying to climb back in this one, but they're still down 4.
Well, Adrenaline just picked up the rockets on the outside. He's got to be careful. He knows that he's got to use these rockets effectively if they want any chance of coming back.
And he just got taken out. The rockets are now in the hands of Tots, and Tots is just sprinting away from all red teammates. You got Victory still hunting after APG. And Ninja just got sniped in the dome. It looks like APG is going to be holding that sniper.
And APG just completely juked Victory X and left Victory X completely clueless.
Maul picking up a kill. Pretty darn impressive stuff.
Wow.
And now APG's going to snipe Victory, making him pay for that mistake. Tatsu still with these rockets, playing so smart, not running out in the open until just now picks up the kill on Adrenaline. He's going to be taking out 45 to 44, and APG is going off, Genius.
Yeah, he just no-scoped the guy coming from right behind him. So impressive, APG bringing Impact single-handedly back into this game.
It's the power of that hat, man. Flat brim, making it happen. He's looking up top. He's looking for, it looks like Fear itself was up there. Trying to spot a player dropping down. There's Fear once again. Cannot finish the kill. 46 to 44. Impact still down by 2. And what I love about Impact is every single player that's getting in a fight is immediately backing down and asking for help.
That's what you're looking to do in this situation. Now, don't be surprised if this goes to a stalemate, because power weapons are coming up soon at 7-10. Don't be surprised.
I don't think there's going to be a stalemate when APG's in the game. Ninja's going to get beaten down to tie it up. 47-47. Adrenaline taking fire. Fear charging in. Impact taking the lead. 49 to 47. And Adrenaline pokes back out with his sniper. He's got Lethal, Amish Acorns, and APG all up top. And APG is on the hunt for this final kill. There it is. Ninja's going to get taken out. APG and Impact are going to tie up the series 1-1. APG really taking over the second half of that game. Once Victor X couldn't finish him off, APG and friends just caught fire, and APG hitting the headshots. 19 kills, only 13 deaths, a +6. Lethal is behind him with +3. On the other side, Victor X dropped +7, but it wasn't enough as Impact, once again, we've seen it before in Dallas, with a late game comeback to take the lead.
Just impressive. I can't believe that comeback happened. It reminds me of last night, the Dallas Mavericks versus the Heat. Just an unbelievable comeback.
Yeah, and it was all sparked by APG. Picked up that sniper. He started taking faces. And you know, when we played, as soon as you saw a teammate start to hit fire, it just built the confidence in everyone's mentality. And you could see that with Impact. They could start to come back. They saw APG start to lead them. And then they made the incredible comeback near the end.
Props to you, Dirk, and APG. Guys, we'll be back with game number 3 after this.
The Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is brought to you by Hot Pockets, NOS Energy Drink, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, and Stride Gum.
Welcome back to Columbus, Ohio. It's the first match of the Friday night kickoff. We are here in Pool B. Impact taking on Final Boss, and Impact with a great last-minute comeback there, led by APG, ties up the series 1-1. Up next, though, we have game number 3. It's Sanctuary Assault.
And Impact's got their hands full, because at the LAN, Final Boss didn't drop a single Assault Sanctuary.
Yeah, and I'm expecting APG to go off once more, the APG lethal combo. they're gonna be ready to play. I'm expecting big things out of those too.
All right, let's see if Final Boss can continue their unbeaten streak on Sanctuary Assault. I think it was actually Dallas that they were 5-0.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Exciting.
It's game number 3, Sanctuary Bomb. There you see the stats from last game. APG checking out his +6. He's like, stay positive, stay positive. Here we go, Impact. We'll see if they can take the lead here in the swing game. Guys, it's game 3. Let's talk about the big picture here in the best of 5. How important is this game 3? And how do you carry on that momentum you just gained at the end of game 2?
Well, game 2 is always known as the swing game in any series throughout any sports league. So right now, APG and this Impact squad have a lot of momentum coming in here. But with Final Boss knowing that it's one of their better game types, I think that plays to their benefit. If this was any other game type, I would say Impact has the ability to steamroll them because they're going to be down and dejected, but that's not the case here.
But at the same time, that can also work against them. In the case of Impact ends up beating Final Boss, that might go through their head the fact that this is their best game type and that they just lost. And I like game 3s. Game 3s are usually, in my mind, the game that if a team wins, they get confidence for the last few games of the series. So if Impact wins here, I'm expecting the winner of game 3 to win game 4 as well.
Really? I like it. Chris is calling for a 4-game series. Chris, let's talk about the difference here between Capture the Flag and Assault. We saw that Impact had a very strong Capture the Flag opening, but then Final Boss, once they got the power weapons and setup, they totally took over the second half of that Capture the Flag game on this same map.
Yeah, well, the big difference of the Capture the Flag and Assault is the way you're going to want to control the other team's base. In Capture the Flag, you get the flag and you start running in a direction, but at the same time, your team will be moving back with you to protect you the entire way back to your base. In Assault, you're trying to control their base and only trying to control their base. So you're going to see teams set up usually on the other team's sniper hut pretty much the entire game.
And that's what you want to do. By getting in the sniper hut, it's when the other team spawns rocks, it's very hard for them to get nades onto the bomb site. So ideally, you want the sniper hut because it leads to a secure plan.
We saw Final Boss with the early aggression, pushed Impact back. Now you're seeing as Lethal and Impact are trying to fight back for Ring 2 control. They got Victor X sitting in their window, and finally Lethal is going to take him down. He was staying alive for a bit too long. Ninja's like, that's not going to happen any longer, buddy. Takes him down. Amish is going to clean up Ninja. 3 down for Final Boss now, and Impact is looking aggressive. Bomb was in the hands of Adrenaline.
Yeah, and right now you can see they brought the bomb into the Final Boss rocks. I don't think they were actually looking for an arm right there. One of the strategies a lot of teams use in the Sanks bomb is to just bring the bomb in the other team's base to distract them and allow them to start getting control of that sniper tower.
Still watching Lethal as he picks up the sniper. He's got 5 shots left in that one after the reload, 4 in his foot. Misses Tots once, but makes him pay with his second shot, somehow connected with the headshot. That one looked good to me, buddy. Tim, that's Adrenaline and Lethal sitting in the opponent's rocks, pushing in together, and Amish is there as well. We got a 3 Impact member push through the rocks, and the 4th one, that's APG, is pushing in through the car side.
Now, a lot of players love to control the sniper or use the sniper rifle at the other team's rocks just so they can jump into Ring 2 for cover. But Adrenaline just got a triple kill. Lethal's running this bomb in. This looks very promising for them. And over here, you got Final Boss spawning in the rocks.
Yeah, they got a great spawn, too. All they had to do is look left and hit L, able to take the bomb player out. And I'm looking at Tots here. Tots was the one who originally stopped that bomb plant, and then he got a second kill with his DMR, doing a great job hitting the headshots. And now he's going to be pushing up, leading the way for Fear itself, who is carrying that bomb into Ring 1. Now those rockets were just stopped as Tots jumped on top of that rocket there for Fear, but now the bomb's bottom middle. But in the end of this, guys, we got 2 down for Final Boss. They're not able to push up much. What is Impact doing to contain them?
Well, I want to just give credit to Amish Acorns right there. He saw the rest of his team go down. He picked up those new rockets, and what he did is he held Ring 2 and picked off Final Boss, allowing Impact to spawn again. And the thing I love about Impact is their aggressiveness. They are all charging together, and it's making it so difficult for Final Boss to pick them off.
We got APG back in your screen. Remember, he just dropped 19 kills in Game 2 of Team Slayer on Countdown. Looking to stay warm here in Game 3. I've been pretty impressed by his shot all weekend long up to this point. Going up against Ninja. Ninja throw his back out trying to stay alive, but APG is going to sneak in, steal the FB sniper, and he's going to try and clear the way for this bomb plant.
Victory X spotted him right there, but he just picks up the health pack. Now the health pack, since this is CTF and not TS, is a power up on this map because you regain your full shields instantly. By getting the other team's health pack, if you're on the spawn lock, you're pretty much screwing them over completely.
Victory X was able to stop that push by Impact. He had the sniper using it so effectively, just hit his final shot with a headshot there, taking down Adrenaline. But we're watching Amish Acorns from Impact, and it looks like Impact once again is trying to push out together. Amish leading the way, coming on the flank from Ring 2. And I'd love to hear what's going on with our Red Squad as we crank up our Astros for a listen in.
Bomb taken. Bomb drop. Bomb drop. Bomb taken. 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 Killing spree. Bomb drop. Bomb taken. Double kill. Bomb drop. Triple kill. Bomb taken. Bomb armed. Bomb detonated. Gain the lead. Bomb taken. Bomb drop.
Jump up to ring 2.
Nice!
I'll jump up in ring 1 and then jump up. Both jump ups in ring 1. Hey, get ready for these snipes. 10 seconds. Our pistol. And our jump up. Our jump up window. You guys gotta work together. Where are you shooting? I'm shooting bomb. Where's your mirror? Pistol. MPG's weak. You gotta snipe blind.
Our pistol weak. Our pistol one shot lethal.
Our jump up. Shoot him.
Sniping on our car bomb.
Stay alive. Get out there. They're sniping rainbow shot. Sniping on
Guys, freaking bombing. I need help on bomb.
Port jump. Spawning out. Nice job. Go right. I've been made up for now.
He choked. He's choked. He's armator. Sniping our bot. Sniping bot. He's going for bomb. One shot or help rock.
Nice. Right out. Assume. All right, come on, guys. Snipe the rock ramp. They're bomb right now. Rock and wake, still there.
Two they're bomb. 3 guys weak. 3 guys weak. We rock this arm for 20 seconds, guys. We need these rockets right now.
Bomb shot snipe. Pause. Bomb shot. They're jump one shot. Ring 2.
Rocks in 10, guys.
It's too weak for you. I'm going to pillars with you, Jordan. Guys, stay alive.
Our streets. One shot our court.
I won't snipe our picture. Victory. Stay alive, guys. They're too dead. Just stay alive, Jordan. Guys, help Jordan out.
Don't shoot the pillars. 2 shots.
Guys, rockets are up.
Shots the pillars right now. Coming our jump ups. He's gonna jump up. They're jump up. Tim.
Yeah, no, I'm sword jump up here.
To the bomb right now.
You guys are up here.
To the bomb.
Push up, push up, push up.
Jump up.
Team has rockets, guys. Push up.
Guys, there's jump up.
We gotta get it on. We gotta get it on.
Boncar, I need help. They're hot. I got Boncar. I'm running.
Push on there, push on the court.
I got it.
Where's the guy? On the bomb.
They're pointing rock. Push on him. Running them.
I'm gonna shot from flag. Dead, run it. They spawn flag. Get on.
Flag spawn.
Help Tim out,
So guys. Under that chair, wait.
I need help, guys.
Here's the shield. One shot. They're back rocks. Beat their back rocks.
One shot. The snipe ninja.
Dude, they're mid rock. Under the turret. They're snipe ramp. They're hot.
Shoot
it. They're hot. They're bond with the bottom main.
Nice shit, Tim, still alive.
3 down still.
They're running it. They're flag rate.
Our court. One shot our court.
They're all flag rate.
Mid-rock ninja. One shot. I got him.
Two their bottom car. Three down.
Bottom
car. He's on car bottom right now. He's one shot.
I need help him.
I'm looking.
He's
our court, guys. Running bomb our court.
Brad, you got that?
Yeah.
I'm running.
Their court, wait.
I'm pushing the court.
Push on the court. Top push on the court. They're mirroring behind me. They're rock ramp. Sniping. They're rock ramp. They're street.
Rock ramp 2 is spawn.
Blinking. Our hot, lethal. He's one shot. One shot for you on TJ. He dropped down. He's our block. You're gonna get double team. Hurry up. APG. Watch out, ring 2, APG. Watch out our wall. Ring 2. Ring 3. Get back to ring 3. I got APG rocket. 3 dead. Last guy's in courtyard. We can adrenaline jet backing up. He's gonna kill me. Don't let him kill me. I got him. He's our block. 3 dead. They're on me. On their pillars. On Justin. Flag. One is the ring 2. Armin. Simon, they're flag. Watch out, they're out. There's snipe ramp. Eagles one shot. Roughly. Dick rock. 2 dead. And they're held back in their health rock. Last guy's 4 dead. One hut.
Guys, that was awesome for a bit. We saw a lot of amazing slaying, but a huge choke right there by Fear itself.
Yeah, I mean, you can't nade your teammate in a situation when you have all 4 down. But regardless, in their defense, Impact did get a lucky spawn and spawned hut when Tots was in the courtyard, so that spawn's very random to have.
Without that nade in the corner where that dropped both his shield and his teammate's shield, I think Final Boss could have had that one. Very frustrating here for Final Boss, but hey, they do have the lead, and there's just 3 more minutes left in regulation time. If they can just continue to put the pressure on Impact like they're doing right here, I think FB is going to take the lead here in game 3.
And for sure, right now, FB looks so strong. They've just been constantly in the Impact base. And even though Impact has gotten their chances, it looks to me that Victory X and Ninja are the 2 players right now in FB that have been taking over the game.
And which one of you guys called Final Boss to win this pool?
This guy right here in the middle with the off-red color shirt.
That Gandhi kid. Shockwave, I was with you anyway. Anyway, it's not done yet. We're just in game 3, but you gotta give lots of props to Final Boss with the way they're just taking it to Impact. Everyone seems to be playing on top of their game. So impressed by Tots this tournament. His DMR has been practiced. He is hitting all kinds of headshots. Fear itself starting to heat up, and Ninja has been pretty hot since the very start of this series.
He hits these long-range no-scopes that I used to have dreams about getting. I just don't understand how he does it.
Ninja, the only member alive, and he's able to pick up a kill now one-on-one in ring 2, and he's going to win that one as he drops down for the killing spree beatdown, and now he's starting to talk trash to his opponents. I love watching this new addition to Final Boss.
Yeah, it's so awesome right there. I love the style he brings to this FB squad. Some teams, they don't necessarily have that guy who's pumping them up. Ninja's always talking trash, psyching his team up. It's real fun to watch, and on top of that, he is destroying right now.
All 4 Final Boss members alive once again. They're pushing into their opponent's base. You got Ninja doing lots of damage here from Carbine Sign, assisting with another kill. It looks like 2 of FB members are going to be taken out. Fear was going for the greedy bomb plant. He's taken out, and now it's up to Victory. The last one alive, he just got killed as well. So now Impact, after getting all 4 Final Boss members, has 1 minute and 6 seconds to push that bomb from their base to the final boss base and get a plant to force an overtime. Otherwise, final boss is going to take the lead in the series 2-1.
With 60 seconds left, but final boss now has 3 down. I was going to say it doesn't look promising, but with 3 down on the final boss squad, Impact has a chance, but they need to get into the sniper hut now.
Victory X just picked up a big clutch double kill, almost finished off the 3rd kill. You see Todd's trying to hunt it down. Victory controlling that bomb as well. So final boss moves are just 30 seconds away from winning this game. All they have to do is continue to lock down the map and keep Impact on the spawn. And Tots now has a chance to do some sniping. That one we didn't see, Tots. Try again.
Yeah, he's got it. Little jump shot. In 5. Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
There we go. Giving him some good luck. I like that. Scott, bomb's still down here for Impact. Final boss playing great defense. Ninja has a sniper. Tots is doing nothing but watching that bomb from his opponent's base. These guys are going to lock it up here in game number 3. 3, 2, 1. Game over. Final boss takes the lead in the series 2-1. Joe Fries, the coach, is getting them pumped up. FB showing all kinds of new life here in Columbus, Ohio. Check out the stats. Ninja dropping the 39 kills. Victory X up there with 27. Fear dropping 28. On the other side, it's Lethal with 30 kills, leading the Impact squad. But final boss really just taking over the second half of that game, guys. And they are now up 2-1 in the series.
39 and 26, the plus 13 ratio. Are you kidding me right now? What is this guy, Pistola?
Yeah, right there. He started to crush it. Unfortunately, I don't think we saw his screen enough. The guy was on fire, just taking faces. And I think all around, that entire final boss squad just looked so dominating. The second half of the game, I'm pretty sure Impact didn't even get out of their base.
All right, well, Chris said whoever wins game number 3 will go on to win game number 4 and this series. We'll see if his prediction comes true after this commercial break.
The Major League Gaming Pro Circuit is brought to you by Hot Pockets, NOS Energy Drink, the Sony Ericsson Xperia Play, and Stride Gum.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Columbus, Ohio, the second stop of the MLG Pro Circuit. We are here in match number 1 between Impact, the number 2 seed, runners-up from Dallas, and 10th-seeded Final Boss. Final Boss, in between events, adds Tots, adds Ninja. Both of these players performing extremely well so far, and they are now up 2-1 in the series. Guys, before we go into game number 4 here, Scott, I know you got some statistics to look at. These guys have been playing a lot in between events, and we got some land stats to talk about. Zealot the Flag is up next.
Yep, well, with Zealot Flag right now, Final Boss went 7-2, whereas Impact went 3-6 at the land. This is definitely not favoring them. This bracket was really not a good matchup for the Team Impact versus Final Boss. All the game types minus TS Countdown favors Final Boss. So, sorry, Impact, I think you're out of this one.
No, Scott, it's too early to tell. We'll see if APG can lead Impact to tie up the series 2-2. It's time for game number 4, Capture the Flag on Zealot.
Capture the flag.
And here we go, guys. It looks like we are starting off with the 2010 National Champion. Fear itself is on your screen. And guys, here on Capture the Flag Zealot, it's going to be the first team to 5. What's up, Scott?
Ninja just got killed within a second of the game starting. All 4 members of Impact just murdered him.
Yeah, right off the beginning, every member of Impact was already pressing R, it looked like, and when the game started, they immediately killed one guy on the FB squad. I'm going to expect to see this strategy all throughout the weekend, especially after they've showed it right here in the first series.
That's how you start a game, fellas. Everyone aim left.
That's insane.
It was awesome.
I thought something was wrong with the game type or something. You should have seen Gandhi's face up here in the booth. Jaw was dropped and his hands out like I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I see what's going on. Ninja screen, he's putting in flag number 1 of the game. Remember, we're going to 5. Final Boss is a fifth of the way there.
And Final Boss with the sneaky flag cap. Victory X drops down into level 1 of their base with the flag, holding onto it so the Impact squad's unsure as to where he's going. Smart play, making Impact look almost foolish.
There was already bad enough news for Impact. From the second LAN, your stats, Scott, from the first. From the second LAN, FB went 7-2 in this game type, with their only 2 losses actually coming to Instinct.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they beat Believe the Hype, Straight Rippin, and Warriors in Zealot TTF. This is really not good news for Impact.
Final Boss looking strong on this game type. Impact had a great start, and now we're seeing some life out of them. We have Amish Acorns tossing the flag bottom middle. APG is winning his individual battles here, and now he's trying to stay alive long enough to rally this flag through the bottom middle. He's actually going to let Amish run it, and APG's going inside the Final Boss spawn. I like this play, Scott.
I'm just surprised that throwing the flag bottom middle actually worked for one of the first times I've ever seen in Zealot Flag. But they did a good job at following it up and getting it to their landing. Landing is so important to control, and without it, you can rarely catch.
Todd stopped APG, who was running that flag, picked up a big double before being taken out, but Amish is there to clear up the cap. He's going to put it in 1-1. It's all tied up, but meanwhile, as soon as Impact puts their flag in, Victory X is pulling the Impact flag. So Impact's flag is out bottom middle. Let's see if FB is able to capitalize. It looks like Fear's making a move for it.
It was a good play right there by Final Boss, but I think an even better play by Impact to try to stop this. Even though they knew that they were going for the counter cap, Impact didn't panic, didn't start charging the flag, and are now going for a counter cap of their own.
Fear itself dropped bottom middle, tossed the flag up through the lift of Victory X, but Final Boss unable to convert. And meanwhile, you have Lethal running the second flag for Impact. He gets it back to his mid-inches short of scoring it. Victory X going up the sneaky jump, but not in time. Looks like they're going to be able to put it in. Impact with the lead, 2-1.
And the veterans poised right now from Impact. I mean, these guys have not really been to too many tournaments. APG, I would call a veteran. But Amish, Adrenaline, Lethal, these aren't household names. These aren't the guys you've been hearing about through all the Halos. but the way they're playing is incredible. They're calm, and they're definitely very calculated. They're not panicking under any of the pressure here.
Yeah, these guys in their rookie pro season really acting like they've been around the block a few times here. I was impressed by what they've done in Dallas, and so far in Game 4, they're showing that they are not giving up. Maybe what Scott said before the game got them a bit fired up for this one.
Hey, that's what I do. I like to fire teams up.
You're a motivator on accident. It's pretty awesome.
International hype man.
We got APG trying to carry that flag. It looks like Amish is going to be the objective player as APG is going to lead the slaying fight. Amish deciding not to go for the flag. Instead, he's going to help out, and now he's pushing into the FB base. They're going to get the return, and Tots now coming off the respawn. He just picked up a big double kill. He's trying to lead the final boss charge.
Well, they're going to need a spark out of someone on this final boss squad, because right now they're a little bit flat, and they haven't been winning battles because this Impact squad's really heating up, and they put the power weapons to such good use. Adrenaline just picked up one of the most ridiculous grenade launch kills I've ever seen.
Just watching these guys use that tube is just amazing. The knowledge that they've gained from having at least one tournament, and now we're in about a few months after the game came out. You can see the skill, the angles they're using with this tube. The grenade launcher is just incredible.
Tots is going to find that grenade launcher coming off the spawn. He's pushing with Big Cam. That's Victory X. Their top gold going all the way to Red Landing, and it looks like they haven't seen anyone on their way. They might just go straight for the flag. Nice long-range shots. Tots listening to the call-outs is going to finish off the kill. Now using that new tube, dropping the shields on APG. Couldn't hit the headshot, and he's going to get cleaned up. But while Tots was over there, we have the rest of Final Boss back at their base, and it looks like they're going to decide to go main ramp side. It's going to be Victory X and Fear itself running together.
And Impact's doing a good job at overwhelming the guys on the grenade launcher or the main ramp side. And Final Boss can't call an audible. They need to right now. Start pushing goals, get control of the landings.
Lethal guessing that Tots is going to go for that health pack. Actually dropped the shield and cleans up the kill. Great heads-up play out of the young guy from Impact.
Yeah, that was an incredible play right there. APG using the evade so well. What we were talking about, I was talking about earlier with the tube. These players are now finding every single possible angle to use that evade. And APG is already fast enough. You don't need to allow him to roll around and somersault around the match. It's just unbelievable.
Lethal trying to go for the flag. He was taken down. We're switching our screen over to a pure gangster who had that evade. He looks like he's got sprint now, and he does a perfect job grabbing the flag as he drops down low. Now he's going to try and go up the sneaky jump. Front jump, sneaky jump, whatever you want to call it. APG's using it and puts in the flag 3-1. Guys, you surprised? Screw stats, this is a brand new tournament, baby.
That's what I'm so depressed about. You know, you make a call out, you just assume a team's going to be out based on stats, and you know, you look foolish because of it.
All that research, all that time spent on the internet, wasted. Anyway, APG is continuing to put the pressure on Final Boss. You see him cleaning up kills, was going for the flag, but he's going to get spawned behind and taken out. What's going wrong here for Final Boss, guys? Impact has been taking it to him the last two caps.
Yeah, right now, just Impact has constantly been in this Final Boss phase. Final Boss had a really tough time being able to gain any sort of control on this map. And then on the top of that, the power weapons. Impact has had almost every power weapon for the last 5 or 6 minutes.
Victory X trying to stay alive, bottom middle, dropping grenades on a player beneath them, unable to connect. Meanwhile, Amish Acorns, his opponent, is running the flag through the top. It looks like he's going to pass gold, pass Red Landing, and put it in. Gets it all the way back, and this time he scores 4-1. Impact is one flag away.
I don't know if I'm ready to handle a Game 5 already match 1 of Columbus. I don't know if I can do it.
I am. Let's do it all night, baby. We got 5 matches. I want to see 25 games. Victory X running the flag over towards the blue landing. He's going to be cleaned up. So the Impact flag is out, but they don't look too worried about it. Meanwhile, you have Ninja and Fear itself doing a nice job pushing together, but they are too late. Actually, it looks like they're going to get the grab. Ninja's going to keep it alive as Fear pushes in, but Fear rolls right into a back smack from Adrenaline. Can Ninja put it in? Yes, he can. 4-2, Final Boss staying alive.
Finally showing some life. They finally got control of gold. Tots still staying alive over there. And even though they just got taken down with the power weapon, at least they're getting their hands on it. As long as you have it, it's better than the other team having it.
What I'm a little bit worried about is that cat should have been handled a lot easier than what it was. I thought that was a guaranteed cap right away, but it seems the FB was a little hesitant to run that flag. I don't know if it's scared of the slaying power of this Impact squad or what. But like I said, they need to be able to cap these a lot faster.
This game is so hectic, so fast-paced. I apologize for the rusty commentating, guys, but the gameplay is amazing. Check out the triple kill from Adrenaline. He's grabbing the flag. Actually, he's going to go and fight. He's going to let Amish once again be the objective player. It looks like since losing Neighbor, who is running most of the objective for them last event, Amish Acorns is that player from Impact stepping up in the objective role.
Exactly. I actually do believe that Amish was an objective player while Neighbor was on the team, and that might have been one of the reasons that they were so happy to get their hands on APG. They knew Amish was up to the challenge of replacing anything that Neighbor brought to that team.
Amish taking fire, lifts up top. He's got Lethal there in front of him, and once again, he goes right to the final ball space, sprinting in for the flag, tossing out bottom middle. Will final boss spawn in time to stop this? I'm not sure. He's going to go up the red lift. No one from final boss up top. Amish is going to take this in. Can he dodge the grenades? He can. Impact is going to tie it up 2-2. Scott, anything you'd like to say to Impact?
You guys are still in it, clearly.
So it's all tied up 2-2 as we take a look at the stats. APG leading the team, dropping plus 15 with 30 kills. Are you kidding me, kid? Taking over Zealot, and they are going to tie up this series. We are going to a determining Game 5.
Match 1, Game 5. Ninja goes 39 kills. APG goes 30 kills. I don't know who to pick at this point.
I mean, for me, it looks like on one side you've got APG going off every other game, and then on the other side, Ninja going off for the other 2 games. I guess we'll see. Ninja, APG, Game 5. Let's see who's better.
Shockwave's naming an MVP at the end of this match. Who's going to earn it? You'll have to find out after this commercial break. Welcome back, Halo Reach fans. There you see the scoreboard. It's all tied up 2-2 between Impact, our 2nd seed, and Final Boss, our 10th seed. We're going into game number 5. The winner of this has a great chance of winning Pool B. We are going to Team Slayer Element right now. Genius is picking Lethal to start this game.
Well, he only went negative 1 Team Slayer throughout our opener Dallas event, so it's probably a pretty good pick.
He was pretty darn solid there, but you know, he's kind of being outshined by APG so far. Guys, let's give the big picture here. It's Game 5. Winner of this has a great chance of winning the entire pool. On Team Slayer, we only have the camo up top, grenade launcher bottom middle. Which one's more important, and which one are we going to see teams look to control?
In my mind, I think the camo is going to be the most important thing on this map. When you look at the type of the map and how it's set up, the camo is going to allow a player to be able to run around unseen and constantly be flanking the other team wherever they spawn, picking up easy kills and finishing off health for teammates.
I wasn't able to see who got camo at the start of the game, but I did see that Victor X grab that noob tube. He was just cleaned up, but right now we are watching Impact. Lethal is on your monitor, and Impact up 2 kills, now 7-5 early on to start this game. And how important is it to get an early lead on a map like Element?
Well, it's absolutely huge. In arena maps, you can start off with a dominant fashion, like a 6 to 7 kill lead. Very rarely you're going to have all 4 members down of the other team. So there's always going to be that crawling back. But if you can get a 4 to 5 kill lead, you can pretty much maintain that the entire game.
Exactly, especially on, like you said, arena maps. Maps that are symmetrical on every single side. And because of that, it's going to be real hard for teams to make any sort of ground on serious kills. You've got crazy maps or larger maps. You can kind of mount comebacks. You can slow the game down. On an arena-style map, it's going to be fast-paced the entire way through.
Lethal's DMR is looking amazing, guys. Picking up all kinds of kills and assisting even more. They're now up 3 kills, 13 to 10 Impact with the lead here in the deciding game number 5. And check out the teamwork. Lethal starts the kill and APG is cleaning him up. And great timing here from Impact. Props to Coach Cheeky here, calling out the timing, and Lethal, he deserves even more props for staying alive there.
Fear itself just blew the easiest kill of his career bottom middle.
Lethal sneaky, man. He's dodging, and we are switching our screen back to APG. He just dropped 30 kills in game number 4, and he went positive 15. Meanwhile, his teammate Amish Acorns has that camo that you guys talked about earlier.
Yeah, and Amish running around right now in the top middle, looking for Final Boss. He actually hasn't done too much. You see him back smacking Tots. He's just going to be trying to clean up any call-outs from his teammates.
Getting greedy there. He's putting out all kinds of shots, guys, but he looks like he has safe escape routes.
This isn't looking good for Final Boss because things are so chaotic that they can't seem to get their bearing and get some sort of a foundation of teamwork. Right now, they're entirely scattered around the map. No one has a vision on the guy who Fear itself just made a one-shot. Victory X is hiding in sticks, and Tots and Ninja are coming off of respawns. They need to regroup if they have any chance of winning this match.
26 to 20, Impact trying to pull away, but Ninja just picked up a big double kill. He's trying to get his team back in it. He's doing a great job of working with Tots through the middle. These two have just double teamed their last 3 opponents. DMR battle, and there you see Victory X is going to hit the shot before Ninja can even fire. 28 to 24, Final Boss down by 4. That's a grenade. Great escape by Ninja, dropping down to stay alive. Tots is going to clean up the kill top middle for number 25, and now you got Ninja coming in on the flank from Green Base.
Great play by Ninja right now. As long as he stays behind him and starts laying down some cover, they have a chance to get back in because he's going to be the anchor of the team.
And check him out switching targets. He saw a grenade, dodged it, took minimal damage, was able to stay on target, finish off his kill over on the other side of the map. Now picking up an assist, and check out the scoreboard. Ninja's play here has caught Final Boss up 31 to 30. Now it's just a 1-kill game. Final Boss is back in it.
Yeah, they are, and that's because of their veteran poise. They didn't start to panic when they got down by 5 or 6 kills, and you can see now Ninja's starting to heat up, and Totsy playing some incredible Halo here in Game 5.
Tots is on the spree, just hit a perfect bank shot with a grenade launcher, hitting another shot for a kill. 36 to 32, Final Boss with the lead now.
Tots is got a killing spree in a Team Slayer? Is that a joke? I never would have guessed this.
Controlling the power weapons as soon as we switch to him. He gets back smacked by the camo guy. That's Adrenaline running the camo as we have Impact coming back now on FB. They're down by 5 here, and it's getting close to the end of the game. What a way to start off Columbus, Ohio. This is our first match of the night, and it's an amazing series here in Game 5. Looks like a 6-kill game here. Adrenaline trying to stay alive, but he's cleaned up. Final Boss trying to pull away. Fear itself picking up a double kill bottom middle. Ninja and Tots once again working as a double team, taking out another player. And Victor X is humping bodies 46 to 36. FB now with the 10-kill lead, guys.
Absolutely mind-blowing. I can't believe they made this comeback. They are 2 kills away. They have so much room for error.
Victor X with another plasma beatdown. 1 more kill. That's Ants. Tots putting shots. Can Ninja clean it up, or will Victory beat him to it? Ninja jumped up, and Victory is going to finish the final kill. Final Boss feeling good after that one. They were down in the first half, and then they turned it on. It was all sparked by an amazing life from Ninja. He didn't get a lot of kills, but he created openings. And then we had Victory X and Tots really just take over the second half of that game, +5 from each of them, and they are going to win Game 5. Final Boss is going to get the first series win in Pool B.
Impressive showing from this entire final ball squad. I mean, hats off to Tots. He's been playing incredible. Anyone who said he wasn't ready for this event couldn't be more wrong. Tots just got a 6-kill spree in a Team Slayer. I've never seen him do that before. He's definitely put in the practice.
But I think the X factor for FB had to be Ninja. We saw him start to spark that FB squad, and then the rest of his teammates kind of followed suit, starting owning. I think he pumped Tots up, and when Tots started feeling confident, we saw what happened. FB as a full team, that was incredible comeback in Game 5. Very impressive.
All right, guys. Well, Chris, I know you've been keeping track of the stats all weekend long. You'll be naming MVPs for each series. We'll announce Chris's pick for MVP after a commercial break.